Creation brings something into existence, but nurture decides whether it lives, grows, or dies. Most people never lose their blessings, they just fail to care for them. True nurture isn't softness, it's sacred responsibility. And once you learn these 3 sub-skills, you'll understand why love can only flourish in the hands of someone who knows how to protect what they've received. If you really pause and look around you with awareness, something beautiful starts to happen. You begin to notice the way trees quietly grow without asking for permission, the way flowers bloom in their own time, the clouds drifting slowly across the sky, the soft wind touching your skin. Life is constantly nurturing itself in perfect, silent harmony. When we look up at the night sky and see the vastness of the universe, deep down we know someone is nurturing all of this. Something higher is holding it all together. The same is true inside us. Think about your body for a moment. The cells in your body know exactly what to do: repairing, healing, growing, defending, and sustaining you without you needing to tell them anything. That mysterious, intelligent, nurturing system inside the human body is not random. It is our Creator, making sure the nurturing process never stops. I could talk endlessly about how gently and carefully our Creator designed this reality. But because of ignorance, we miss it. We walk through life blind to the miracle around us and inside us. We take it for granted. The 3 sub-skills of true nurture are here to help remove that blindness. They clear the blockages that keep us from seeing beauty, open us up to practice real nurturing, and allow joy and happiness to grow into peace of mind and serenity. Those 3 sub-skills are: 1. The skill of true gratitude. 2. The skill of true humility. 3. The skill of true virtue. Let's explore them one by one. 1. The skill of true gratitude. Gratitude changes how you see the world. When you truly practice gratitude, the same world that once felt cold, dark, and cruel begins to feel more like a kind of paradise, still imperfect, but deeply meaningful. To be grateful is to recognize the beauty in what is already here. Gratitude and contentment walk together. Contentment is being thankful for what you have. Gratitude is staying thankful so deeply that you stop chasing what you don't need. An old car may not look impressive, but it still gets you from home to work. Don't like it? Get rid of it and walk miles under the burning sun or in freezing cold. An old home may not be luxurious, but it can still keep your family warm and hold thousands of beautiful memories. Don't like it? Give it up and live outside with no shelter. Gratitude doesn't crave luxury. It honors necessities and sees them as blessings. Also, don't say thank you with your mouth if your heart doesn't mean it. You can fool people with fake gratitude, but you can't fool the universe, and you can't fool your own spirit. The energy of gratitude only activates when it's real. I know it's hard to hear this if you feel like you're in a ditch, your family is struggling, or life feels unfair and heavy. How can I be grateful in this situation? That's a real question, and I respect it. But remember, the thoughts and imaginations you've allowed to live in your mind helped create the reality you're in now. Shifting those thoughts is how you begin to shift your life. When you start to gently move your inner world toward hope, love, and possibility, you begin to uncover something that was always there, the buried spirit of gratitude that negative thoughts tried to hide. Gratitude versus envy. Don't envy others. Money, status, and material things were never the true measure of success. In my honest opinion, real success is finishing your journey back to true love. There are many people with a lot of money who are stressed, empty, depressed, even suicidal. If you could feel what they feel, you might say, forget the money. I'd rather have peace. Society trains us to believe more money equals more happiness. But often, the more we chase money, the deeper we sink into sadness, like quicksand. Gratitude breaks that illusion. What you have right now is real. What you don't have yet is only an idea, and sometimes just a false desire. If you're jealous of someone who seems to have a problem-free life, remember this: a problem is only a problem if you label it as one. Most of the time, your so-called problem is actually a lesson, a redirection, or a blessing in disguise. It all depends on how you see it. Ask yourself, do I see this situation as a problem, or as a lesson, or as a hidden blessing? Two people can look at the same color red and see different meanings. One says, red means war, blood, hatred. Another says, red means peace, kindness, love. The difference is not in the color, it's in the mind. The thoughts and imaginations you replay become the filters through which you see life. Gratitude changes those filters. How gratitude nourishes your spirit. Gratitude and contentment work together like this. Contentment doesn't demand anything extra. It's satisfied with what is. Gratitude notices and welcomes every form of provision, big or small, obvious or hidden. Blessings don't always look like blessings. Sometimes a delay is protection. A closed door is redirection. A loss is clearing space for something deeper. We rarely see that in the moment. That's why gratitude must be a choice, not just a reaction. Start simple. Be grateful that you are alive. Be grateful that you are breathing. That alone is already more than enough reason to be thankful. As you stay in the spirit of gratitude, people will feel more peaceful around you. Your emotional energy becomes softer, kinder, lighter. Your presence starts to feel like home to others. You won't even have to say thank you all the time. Just by being in that energy, people will feel appreciated near you. When the energy of gratitude flows out from you, the spirits receiving it quietly respond. Thank you too, and you're welcome. 2. The skill of true humility. The dictionary defines humility as someone who is not proud and does not believe they're better than others. In simple terms, don't boast. Don't act like you're above anyone. You came into this world with nothing. You will leave this world with nothing. Boasting is often just insecurity wearing a costume. Needing to show off what you have to feel valuable doesn't make you strong. It exposes your wounds. Just be confident and humble. Now here's the part you might not like hearing. True humility is expressed through forgiveness. If you claim to be humble but refuse to forgive, then you're only humble in theory, not in practice. Forgiveness is at the heart of humility. Forgive yourself. Forgive others. Ask forgiveness from those you have wronged. Forgive yourself for old regrets, past mistakes, anger, resentment, fear. It's time to move on. Forgiveness doesn't mainly benefit the person you forgive. Forgiveness frees you. It cleanses your spirit, lifts heavy emotional weight, restores your inner strength, opens space for peace and lightness. If possible, also reconcile, at least to a peaceful level. You don't have to become best friends or be in each other's lives every day. But peace between souls is powerful medicine. And please, don't hold on to the phrase, "I'll forgive, but I won't forget." Most of the time, that means I'm keeping the wound alive. We may never forget the memory, but we can release the painful emotion attached to it. Think about it. You've had experiences in the past that once felt like a nightmare. Years later, you look back and sometimes even laugh. The memory stayed, but the emotional sting faded. That same thing can happen with deeper wounds too. I'm almost sure there is someone in your life right now you want to forgive, or someone you know you should ask forgiveness from, but pride, pain, or fear is blocking you. Let me gently encourage you. After you finish this chapter, choose at least one person and forgive them, or ask for forgiveness. You might be surprised by how much lighter you feel, how your spirit lifts, how you wonder, why didn't I do this sooner? Authentic forgiveness shows itself through peace. When you feel calm, feel no desire for revenge, and can wish that person well, that's when you know your forgiveness is real. Forgiveness will rejuvenate your spirit if it's genuine. Being humble is the easy part to talk about. Practicing forgiveness is the hard part to live. Many people die without ever forgiving or asking for forgiveness. They carry those chains to the grave. Without forgiveness, humility is incomplete. 3. The skill of true virtue. Virtue is defined as behavior showing high moral standards. True virtue is knowing what is right, having the courage to do what is right, and staying on the path of righteousness, even when it's uncomfortable. We all know, deep down, what is right and what is wrong. The challenge is not in knowing, it's in acting. Sometimes we see something wrong happening. Injustice, disrespect, cruelty, manipulation, and we say nothing. We look away. We mind our own business. When we do that, we quietly let darkness win that small moment. We indirectly help ignorance spread. Now, I'm not saying jump into dangerous fights, run into every argument, or recklessly put yourself in harm's way. Virtue doesn't mean being foolish. What I'm saying is, be wise, be safe, but don't completely silence your conscience. Sometimes virtue looks like calling a manager when a situation escalates, gently diffusing tension with a calm presence, choosing not to add fuel to conflict. Speaking truth with kindness. Words are powerful. Once spoken, they cannot be taken back. So, choose your words carefully. If what you're about to say is driven by anger, hate, or ego, don't say it. If you've wronged someone, apologize sincerely. Let your spirit, not your pride, lead that conversation. Honesty and the trap of lies. Honesty is at the core of true virtue. Lies of any kind contaminate it. There is no such thing as a good lie. A lie is still a lie, even if you call it white. Truth always finds a way to surface eventually. When you lie, one lie breeds another, then another, and soon you're trapped in a web you created. The only way out is confession and honesty. Lies twist your reality, confuse your subconscious mind, and separate you from the path of love. Will it be hard to be completely honest in a world built on half-truths and masks? Yes, but here's a simple way to start. Do what is right with honesty and kindness, and you will have fewer reasons to lie. Also, be true to yourself. Many people can't be honest with their own hearts. That lack of self-honesty becomes the birthplace of larger lies. Here's a simple example. You visit a friend's house for dinner. They've worked hard to cook a meal. You taste it, and it's honestly terrible. Your friend asks, "How's the food?" You say, "It's delicious," because you don't want to hurt their feelings. Later, your friend proudly brings that same dish to a potluck, believing it's amazing. Everyone suffers through the same horrible food. Your kind lie created a bigger problem. A loving truth, spoken gently, could have helped them improve or choose a different recipe. If you've lied before, and we all have, do yourself a favor. Take responsibility. Stop feeding the chain. Where possible and safe, confess and clean it up. If it's dangerous or sensitive, be wise. You can write it in a letter, share it with a trusted mediator, or, if needed, put it in a written confession for later. Even imagining the confession in your mind and asking for forgiveness in your heart is a starting point. Over time, that inner practice can give you the courage to face it outwardly. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to protect your virtue and free your spirit from the weight of deceit. Virtue in relationships and marriage. If you are married, stay faithful. A perfect marriage doesn't exist. The grass is greener on the other side. Is usually just good marketing and a fresh coat of paint. Many people leave a marriage thinking the next one will be paradise, only to find similar problems. Because the real issue wasn't just the partner, but unhealed patterns in both people. Most marriages struggle because both want to lead. Miscommunication builds. Love takes a back seat. Ignorance and ego take the wheel. When negativity takes over, the mind focuses only on what's wrong. Its mission becomes to steal, kill, and destroy what is good. Don't let that spirit win. Start looking for what is still good. If you always search for what's bad, you'll find it everywhere. If you actively look for what's good, you'll realize your marriage has more light than you thought. Cheating or having an affair deeply damages the spirit of the other person, even if they don't know about it at first. The energy of deception still vibrates through the relationship. A spirit sees what the eyes don't. I once had a friend who called me constantly, convinced her husband was cheating. She had no proof, just a deep inner feeling. When she confronted him, he flipped it back on her. "You don't trust me?" Later, the truth came out. She finally got the evidence. It was painful, but she chose to forgive him. Surprisingly, they're still married. When I asked her why, she said, "Something in me reminded me of love and forgiveness. I felt a strong intuition tell me to forgive." That is virtue in action, virtue in the state of the world. You may wonder, why is the world in so much chaos? Here's one perspective. Our virtues make us uncomfortable, so we ignore them. And we trade long-term harmony for short-term comfort and safety. One person doing that is understandable. Billions of people doing that creates a world in darkness. When enough people ignore what's right, enough people stay silent, enough people choose comfort over courage, we invite chaos to move in and make itself at home. Your virtue is more valuable than money, status, titles, organizations, earthly power. Your true virtue is a priceless treasure. Listen to it, protect it, let it guide you. Because in the end, virtue is part of your true spiritual wealth, and it's worth more than any temporary desire this world can offer.